Hello, and welcome to my final MKM draft video. Yes, this is going to be the last MKM draft video that I'm going to be recording, as OTJ is right around the corner, and at least for the end of this season, there are only 3 hours and 45 minutes left, so we have one more draft to do. We are likely not going to hit rank 1, but let's see if we can at least climb and get back onto that podium. The last couple of drafts haven't been so great for us. Obviously, there's going to be ups and downs, but we've kind of unfortunately hit a bit of a down stretch right at the very end on our goal to hit rank 1. But you know, ultimately, at the end of the day, I think we made a really strong run. It was a fun journey. We still took a lot of fun rares along the way and tried to learn how to do a lot of things. So no regrets. Let's hop into this draft. If you've enjoyed all this content so far, just want to let you know that I did open a Patreon channel. The link is in the description below. Shout out to all the current patrons, and let's head in to our final draft. All right. Sadly, we didn't open in a busted rare. There's a treacherous greed, but for us, I believe the pick is going to be a killer among us. This is still one of the best uncommons in the set. It's highly splashable, and it's a card that you can play in just about any deck. But of course, you'd rather be green if possible. Pretty solid pack in general. Market Watch Phantom is an excellent 2-drop. Murder is a solid removal spell. Galvanize, Fanatical Strength. Just a bunch of cards you can take along with Deadly Complication. Honestly, if I wanted to mess around with the format a little more, could mess around with drafting Rakdos, just because it does seem like one of the more open color combinations. And so that would be kind of a metagame thing. But for me, gonna take a Killer Among Us as the first pick of our final draft. All right. Moving on here, we have Long Goodbye, Analyze the Pollen, Galvanize, Loxodon Eavesdropper, and Inside Source. Now, if we wanted to just stay green, I think it's between the Analyze the Pollen and the Loxodon Eavesdropper. And if we wanted to branch out into other colors, it could take Galvanize or Inside Source. You know, I think I'm just going to take the Eavesdropper. I think one thing that I noticed is I'm not getting this card as late as I used to. And Analyze the Pollen's cool, especially if I'm looking to play a bunch of different colors. But I want to just try to cut off green while also just having a good baseline of really solid creatures. So I'm going to take the Eavesdropper here this time over... I'm going to take the Loxodon Eavesdropper that time over Analyze the Pollen and move on. Here, I'm going to take... Wow, this is a good pack. There's Shock, Projector Inspector, Coerce to Kill, and Bite Down on Crime. And I'm going to take Bite Down on Crime. And here's why. I've drafted a lot of multicolored green decks to mixed results. I've had a lot more success just drafting proactive strategies. And by taking Coerce to Kill, we're kind of trying to, locking ourselves into a more of a Sultai mid-range deck, which I think is totally fine. But by taking Bite Down on Crime, this still leaves us open to just drafting potentially just a straight 2-color deck, if possible. So I'm going to take Bite Down over Coerce to Kill. I also really think, I think Bite Down on Crime is just an excellent card as well. So let's take that and move on. Moving on to this pack. Well, there's not much to take out of this pack. There's a Gadget Technician and a Chalk Outline. I have never drafted a Chalk Outline deck. Is this the time? Is this a time where I just throw everything to the wind and just see what happens? You better believe it. Chalk Outline decks, Insidious Roots. I mean, the thing is, I can either take that or the Gadget Technician. I don't think I'm losing out on too much here. And it's the final draft. I'll spec on the Chalk Outline. It does look like black and green are open. So in that specific color combination, the Chalk Outline plus Insidious Roots into Rubblebelt Maverick is kind of what you want to be doing. This is a pretty good pack. There is Long Goodbye, Vitu-Ghazi Inspector, and Unscrupulous Agent. I do really like Long Goodbye as just a really solid removal spell. That does put us into black-green. I think I'm actually just going to take the Vitu-Ghazi Inspector. These are good green-black cards. We don't necessarily have to be black. I mean, black does seem super open though, right? Yeah, let's just take Long Goodbye. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a Nervous Gardener. I gotta take the Nervous Gardener. Do I gotta take the Nervous Gardener? I gotta take the Nervous... how many Insidious Roots do you even want? What am I saying? It's my last draft. All right, folks. Let's do the thing. I'm going to do the thing. Okay. Nervous Gardener, I know, is way better. I could have taken Vitu Inspector. I kind of wish I had, because you want a lot of creatures. I'm going to take Snarling Gorehound here over Vengeful Creeper. We're going to do the thing. I'm going to make it happen. Oh, there's another. Actually, do I want. There's an Unscrupulous Agent. How many of these is too many? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Fanatical Strength. I might not have room to actually put that in our deck. We'll see. But our spell count is very high. I need to start taking creatures. So I'll take this Alley Assailant, although I don't really want to play that one. I'll take Crowd Control Warden. You know, if you can make a bunch of tokens with the Insidious Roots, that's a thing. But yeah, I could have taken Nervous Gardener, Unscrupulous Agent. We could have just had a solid black-green deck, by the way. But what am I looking for? I'm looking for Rubblebelt Mavericks, Gravestone Striders, and we are trying to do the thing, right? We have all the Signpost uncommons here. And I don't know if we actually have room for combat tricks. We have all the Signpost uncommons now, and now we're just looking for good creatures to go with the Signpost uncommons. If it's ever close, I just need to take a creature, I believe, because I'm acting like I know what I'm doing here, and I'm just going to tell you right now, I do not know what I am doing here. But I think now, given where we're at, I think we can afford to go multiple colors here. I think we can afford to splash colors if possible. So there is a Kellen, which is very, very strong, and it does go very, very well with everything here that we're doing. There's also Surveillance Monitor, which has Collect Evidence, which might be more important with Insidious Roots and Chalk Outline. And I want to build the most synergistic deck possible. And this seems really, really good. So, in honor of trying to draft an Insidious Roots deck, I'm going to take Surveillance Monitor over Kellen, which is a better card, because I want my deck to have some good synergies. And now, I'm going to take Rakdos over Killer Among Us. The Rubblebelt Maverick hopefully tables, but let's take Rakdos. Let's have some fun for the last draft. Why the heck not? Right? Why the heck not? Why can't I have fun? Moving on to this pack. This is not a creature, so I don't want to take it. I wonder if I can Curious Cadaver. It seems pretty good. I'm going to make a bunch of clues here with Chalk Outline. I'm going to have to prioritize mana fixing pretty highly if I do this. I can also just take an Undercover Crocodile just to make sure I have cheap creatures to play. But I want to take the synergistic card with the Chalk Outline, and we'll figure out the rest. Now there is a Projector Inspector, which would go quite well with what we have. Although I think I want to be a black-green base here, so the Inspector doesn't go that well with it. Although we can go whatever we want. But I think I'm just going to take Repulsive Mutation anyways, because I think this card is a bomb. And move on from there. Moving on to here, we have the option between Rubblebelt Maverick versus Vitu Inspector. They're both very good. I'm going to take the Inspector just because I think it's a harder card to come by and an excellent defensive creature. And I think Rubblebelt Maverick is a card that we're more likely to be able to get in the late game. Here, I'll take another Surveillance Monitor. Okay, so we're picking up lots of really great ways to collect evidence, which I like, and we do need to focus on getting good mana fixing. Now, I will say Insidious Roots does help with the mana fixing, but Gravestone Strider is a card that I'll play multiple copies of in this deck and be very, very happy with. Here, I don't think I need another 4 that's blue, so I'm going to take my first Vengeful Creeper here because it's actually my first 3-drop that I like, and it's a decent card to still have because like I said before, I always like to have one disenchant type effect in my decks. I don't know why Macabre Reconstruction is still in here. I'll take Clandestine Meddler because that could be another way to consistently just put things into my graveyard. But given that this is going to be a more defensively slanted deck, unlikely to want Clandestine Meddler for my deck. Where's my Gravestone Striders at? That's another Vitu Inspector. I'm going to take that over Get a Leg Up. Polygraph Orb is also another way to continue collecting evidence, but I need to prioritize the creatures here. Man, black got completely cut off this pack. I guess we passed the long goodbye pretty late, but we got the Maverick. We have the Gorehound. We're still digging. We have double chalk outline, Insidious Roots. Rakdos as kind of our late game win condition. Double Surveillance Monitor. Cease and Desist, I don't really like that much. It is a nice way to put something big into your graveyard, which could be a thing, but I just don't like the fact that it's like having a slot for a spell that doesn't actually affect the board in any way is pretty rough, so I don't think I want to play that. All right, well, there's a Cryptic Coat, so I'm just going to take that. Going to figure it out. So, there's a Gravestone Strider, Bite Down on Crime, and Escape Tunnel. I really want this Gravestone Strider to table, but I'm going to take the Cryptic Coat here and be very, very happy about it. And move on to this pack. Now, this doesn't feel like it's necessarily an out-cold deck anymore, and like I said, I'm still going to prioritize creatures pretty heavily. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 creatures so far. But what do I want to take here? There's a Hedge Whisperer. This is another way to just consistently collect evidence if I want. It's another cheap body to play my deck. So I think I'm just going to take the Hedge Whisperer. All right. And moving on, we have this pack. Now, I really need to focus on my mana fixing. I have Snarling. I mean, the thing is, like, my black's not even that great, but I do have the Insidious Roots. I could be a blue-green base deck. It's not clear, but I think I'm going to be pretty good on playables. So as much as I want to take the Exit Specialist, and I'm not taking Chalk Outline number 3 here, I'm going to actually take the Undercity Sewers. We are really, really light on mana fixing. This gives us, this surveils. I really like Exit Specialist, but I think I just need to prioritize a little bit of mana fixing here and take Undercity Sewers, which I think will be great here. Moving on to this pack. I've never ever put this card in my deck. Is today that day? Collect Evidence 3, add 1 mana of any color. I mean, I don't think I want to drag the canal here necessarily. Let's take Cryptex. It's mana fixing. I don't think I'm going to play it, though. I really don't think I'm going to play it, but I'll put it here off to the side. Moving on to this pack. Like I said, going to still focus on picking up creatures. So I'll take Sanitation Automaton. It does Surveil, so helps us potentially put things into the graveyard. So I'll go take it here. I don't think I want a Leyline of the Guild Pact. Am I doing this right? I know you're watching. Let me know. Am I doing this right? So 2 Chalk Outlines and an Insidious Roots. I'm not taking the outline number 3. This is not really a case of the Stash Skeleton deck. I'm not looking to be aggressive, and I do need mana fixing. So I'm going to take the Escape Tunnel here just to make our deck, just to try to get our deck to function. This is pick 7. Nothing here that I really want. I'll take, I guess, a Night Drinker Moroi, but don't really want to play it. Now remember, we do have like random 3s we can play in this deck if we need. We have the Night Drinker Moroi to go with a Crowd Control Warden. And last pick, you know, I feel like somebody else might be doing... No, I don't know. I just felt like I would see more Rubblebutt Mavericks and Gravestone Striders. And now we see an 8th pick Inside Sorts, which is kind of wild. But it is what it is. Probably not going to want to play this out cold in this deck specifically. Gravestone Strider did not table. Oh my gosh. That's really unfortunate. Wow. That is really, really unfortunate. Okay, well, I'm going to take this Polygraph. Actually, Fester Leech is a really nice way to mill ourselves, right? Yeah, I'm going to take the Fester Leech here, actually, over the Polygraph Orb. This is setting us up for a nice mana curve. Like I said, I don't want a 3rd Chalk Outline. So I'll just take Vengeful Creeper here. And, okay. This is, I think, our deck. Because we have a decent number of Collect Evidence cards. Now, it's nice to have a continuous source of Collect Evidence. But I think we still ended up with, you know, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 6 Collect Evidence cards. And you know what? I'm just going to do it. And you can't stop me. It's my last draft. I do what I want. I'm playing this Cryptex. Okay? I'm playing this Cryptex. I do what I want. I might play the Cease and Desist as well, just to have because I do have a bunch of Collect Evidence cards, but I'm not sure how good I am at filling my graveyard. So I'm going to consider that. And this is our curve. You know, at least our curve is okay. Right? At least our curve is okay. We have a lot of non-creature cards in this deck. We'll play 1 mountain, like maybe 2 islands. No, probably... yeah, our mana fixing is so bad. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue cards. Yikes. Probably have to play only like 4 swamps, 8 forests, 8 swamps, forests. This gives us... yeah, our mana is not great at all. But this is what we have. 4 blue sources for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue cards. That is rough. How do we not get a single Gravestone Strider? Usually that's a card that comes around late. You know, I think this Curious Cadaver might just be a little too cute. We have a lot of things to do on 4, so I think I'll just cut that. Curious Cadaver is cool though, because if I ever return it, that is a way to trigger Insidious Roots and Chalk Outline. Actually, maybe I want to play it. Darn. All right, we'll cut Sanitation Automaton, I guess. We'll cut the easy to cut card and play the really hard to cast card. For the sake of our decks, for the sake of our to try to go off as much as we can with the combo elements of our deck. All right, here we go. My last draft deck being this deck. Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, I don't have a lot of words. Wish I had the Nervous Gardener. Wish I took all the good cards instead of taking these bad cards, but it is what it is. Wish I took that Coerce to Kill. All right, we have a lot of ways to collect evidence here. Just need a few lands. We have Hedge Whisperer, Cryptex, which does stone nothing here. But it's a continuous way to collect evidence. You know, honestly, maybe I should not play the Cryptex and play the Sanitation Automaton. But it is what it is. Projector Inspector. Okay. Hey, you know, if this Vengeful Creeper trades, we can play Chalk Outline, right? And do things. There's a Cease and Desist, which is also pretty nice. Can allow us to generate mana. Wait, Fuss Bother in their blue-green? This doesn't seem like the best colors to be playing Fuss Bother. I guess they're just playing it as Bother, which I generally wouldn't recommend. Like, it's a fine card, but... okay, so our opponent played a face-down card. We have Bite Down on Crime. I can kill this Inspector, but I could also hold off on it. Let's see. I'm just going to play the Loxodon Eavesdropper here. I'm going to just keep my creature back to block so that I can do stuff with the Chalk Outline. Okay. Well, that's not even that great. I can just double block. Like, why would you even do that? I mean, I guess you want to kill the Eavesdropper, but they spent their entire turn to trade their 4/5 for my Eavesdropper. I don't think that's ideal. So this, let me read this card. Whenever one or more creatures, I make a 2/2. Okay. Can certainly attack here. And then, oh, that's what I can do. I can cast Chalk Outline. And then let's collect evidence, add black. Yes, we're doing things. And then let's Target player gains 2 life and draws. I'm playing so many cards I've never played before. Ooh, that's a good one. Surveillance monitor. All right, we are doing things. Oh, Killer Among Us. We can kill the Killer Among Us. We can kill the Killer Among Us. Do I want to? It does give 3 +1/+1 counters. Yeah, why not? We're getting so much value, by the way. We're getting... I forgot, the Cryptix also does something, right? I'm having a lot of fun. I'm just doing things at random here. Look, this last video, I'm not here to do just for super tight play or anything along those lines. We are just here to have fun. Sure. Okay. Oh, they get to get in for 6 here. But we also get to get in for a pretty good amount. Oh, that's another chalk outline? Okay, I don't know that I could be going too nuts here. Is this flyer an issue? Is this projector inspector an issue? I'm going to just crack a clue here. I don't think I need to bite down on... I can just play Vitu-Ghazi Inspector. I want to start like hitting my land drops and such. Sadly, we did not find a land drop. Yeah, I'm just going to play just a 1/3 Vitu-Ghazi. And honestly, with what we have going on, I shouldn't really be looking to race my opponent here. So I'm going to play... Like, I'm going to play pretty defensively here and keep my creatures back just to block. It might have even been good not to attack with the Vengeful Creeper on that previous turn, but it's okay. We can still have this back to block. I have Repulsive Mutation up now, so now I feel like that's also something that I want to do. Oh my gosh. Yep. All right, so they're trying to cheese us here. Yeah, I'm gonna fight the Crime Stopper Sprite now. Let's cast Bite Down on Crime on this. And I'm gonna pass with Repulsive Mutation up. And I can also use this to block the Projector Inspector. Yeah, okay. Like I said, gonna take the most conservative lines possible here. No attacks. While things are locked up. Happy enough to just use Repulsive Mutation. And if anything, I can over-collect evidence here to make a 2/2 as well. Right? I can over-collect evidence to make a 2/2 with the chalk outline to give myself another blocker, which I think is what I want to do here. They're looking to collect evidence, and we are absolutely casting Repulsive Mutation for 1. Target this. Target this. Let's do that. No shenanigans for you. We have more clues, chalk outline going. Block everything that you attack with. Try to stabilize, 2 clues in play. Come on. Would you like to attack me now? All right, they did nothing. They did nothing. Okay, let's start things out by cracking a clue. See if we can find something. Ooh, Undercity Sewers is nice because I can play this. That gives me mana fixing for both of these cards. And I can try to put something into the graveyard here, which I will. So now I can cast Cryptex. Or I can just play a second Chalk Outline. Yeah. So I can just play a second Chalk Outline. So now I can make 2 2/2s. All right, so I guess we can start attacking. Because we can, like I said, we can just make mana here and make 2 2/2s. So now we'll have 4 blockers, so I think I can attack a little bit here. I'd rather not trade this 3/3 for their 3/2. So I'll just attack with the 2/2 here instead. If this eats 2 tokens, I'm perfectly happy. Oh man, this deck is fun. I don't think it's good. Like, I think it has good matchups. So if I play against other Sultai decks, I think my deck is very, very well suited for that matchup, right? Because it's a very grindy matchup. But if I play against like a Boros deck, I think I'm just going to get my butt kicked. That's that's what I think. And I feel like I should take out the Curious Cadaver, honestly. I do think I want the Automaton back in. I think just having more things. Right now, I feel like my bottleneck is finding ways to fill my graveyard. So. Oh, yes. Yes, we're doing all the things. We're doing all the things. Okay, hold on. So I can go Insidious Roots and then play Surveillance Monitor. Oh my gosh. So I have this available at any time to make mana. Yeah, I don't care about that. Oh my gosh, this is so incredible. Let's see what they do with the Glintweaver here. So I can long goodbye the Projector Inspector, exile the Vitu-Ghazi Inspector and Repulsive Mutation. Then I get to make a token and 2 more. Oh my! I just this is too good. That's all I'm gonna say. This is just too good. I am having the time of my life. I'm so happy I get to do this as my last draft. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm going to say. All right, let's collect evidence. Add black. Look at all those triggers. Look at all those triggers. Let's long goodbye here. All right, let's start drawing some cards. Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is a plant? What the heck? That's never come up before, I'll tell you that much. Oh my gosh. And there it is. Big Daddy Rakdos. Big Daddy Rakdos getting it. Let's just not make sure we don't deck ourselves here. All right. Rakdos time. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Oh, this is too good. Oh, okay. That's some lands. I guess we're going to hit a land pocket pretty soon. All right, so they have 4 blockers. I should actually do some math here. Assuming my 4 biggest creatures get blocked. All right, they don't have any flyers. That's fine. I have so much mana. Although I don't have anything to do with my mana now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana in play. So yeah, we have 5 of the 13 cards in our deck are lands. I do need to find a way to close this game out. They can block 5 things. If they block my 5 biggest things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, we can deal 5 damage. We have to be a little bit careful here. We have to also be mindful of what, the types of combat tricks that they could also have. I am also eager to trade off my creatures here if possible. Okay. Might want to save this escape tunnel, honestly. All right. I could attack with this Vengeful Creeper. I think I will. The main reason being here is I think I have enough blockers, and I just want to start pressuring their life total. And if this trades with Glintweaver or Panther, it's totally fine. Okay, there's Cryptic Coat. There is Cryptic Coat. That's another way to finish this game out. I have a lot of fodder here. So as long as I don't get Fanatical Strengthed out, I think I'm okay. And we can start attacking with Rakdos next turn. We have, what, 10 cards? Okay. Yeah, at this point, I don't even want to thin out my deck. I'm a little bit concerned about decking myself. So I want to try to kill them before that becomes a thing. So I'm even happy, like, at this point, we're going to have so many cards. I don't mind just trading Rakdos for the Glintweaver. So I'm going to start attacking with both of these cards. And then we have Killer Among Us Cryptic Coat as well. And wow, we can put a lot of creatures into play here because all of these creatures generate mana. We are living our best life right now, I'm just going to say. Hurry up, Chief! We have a lot more matches to play. Cast your Bite Down on Crime or whatever it is that you have. All right, we blocking. Okay, so let's do something like this here. Let's put the plant here. Let's put like a bunch of creatures here. And let's see. I want to deal like 8 damage to this thing. Something like that. Maybe I just put something here like this. If they have Fanatical Strength here. So this becomes what? A 9-8? If they have Get a Leg Up. Yeah, if they have Get a Leg Up, I want to be able to deal 9 damage to this. This blocks there. That blocks there. Do I also want to throw my Surveillance Monitor away? It's possible. I don't think I need to, though. Alright, let's block like that. Oh my gosh, they got us with double Fanatical Strength. That's unbelievable. Oh my gosh, how do we lose that game? Double Fanatical Strength. I did not play around that. I played around a single Fanatical Strength. Oh my goodness. I played around a single Fanatical Strength and not a double Fanatical Strength. I could have just thrown away my creature. Yeah, I could have just thrown away my creature, I suppose. You know, this just kind of sums up how the last few days of this format's been going. But, like I said, we're not focusing anymore on wins and losses. I hope you've just been enjoying the cool stuff that we've been doing and what I'm trying to pull off with this draft, okay? Let's just all chill out. We're not playing for a Pro Tour slot. We're just trying to do all the cool things, and we got to do all the cool things. We lost a double Fanatical Strength there. I mean, it's so hard to play around double Fanatical Strength based on how we block, right? The only thing I could have done is put my Surveillance Monitor on Glintweaver for a pretty bad block, and then I would have gone down to 1, I suppose. So that would have been the correct play. If I had a little more time to think through it, I would have done that. But it's okay. We still got to do the cool stuff. All right, maybe we can win a match with this deck. I have no idea. I mean, if we just throw away all of our games, maybe we can't. This is going to be road to rank last. It'll be a new series. I'm just going to pass here. I don't need to play the Insidious Roots right now, and I don't want to run it into a counterspell necessarily. And I can use... Oh, come on. You really don't play a face-down creature here? Come on, I was setting up the long goodbye, friend. They're just going to play, like, Tolsimir here. What the heck? What is this? Just another opponent who has no respect for the game of Magic. That's what this is, to be honest. Magnifying Glass, man. Unreal. Well, at least we got Vengeful Creeper. Right? At least we got Vengeful Creeper there. Which is very good. And then we can flip this up to kill this Magnifying Glass. It's the Mirror Breaker. Actually, you know what? No, just pass. Just make clues. Yeah, just do that. Who can out-dirtle the other? Oh man, they are full dirtle. Oh my gosh, I just realized something. A Killer Among Us plus Insidious Roots. That's insane, isn't it? That is insane, isn't it? That gives me so much mana. What did I name again? Goblin? Okay. That gives us so much mana. Granted, we don't have anything to do with the mana. But I wouldn't mind killing Magnifying Glass at this point. Ixidor? What is... You know what? That's the first time I've seen Ixidor. Wait, it counts all face-down creatures? How terrible. So we can attack with our Goblin and this. All right. I just hope this isn't like a Riftburst Hellion or something. I guess I didn't need to attack with it. Oh, it could be like an Exit Specialist, I guess, right? Let's see what it is. My creature has Death Touch. This is not a good exchange. Okay. I mean, it's a good exchange for me. All right, don't want that land. So now we have Chalk Outline. We have some stuff in the yard. So we just need to find a way to exile those things from the yard. All right, our opponent found Evidence Examiner. So they have lots of ways to generate value. And we have Chalk Outline, but we are on the lookout for Cryptex or Vitu-Ghazi Inspector, Surveillance Monitor, any of those cards. We have a lot of effects like that, though. But we got to find it kind of soon, because this Evidence Examiner is going to get them a lot of value. They have so many magnifying glasses. Like, how do I deal with all of them? Let's see. They can counter me for 3 mana, so I should play a land. I'm trying to play around Repulsive Mutation here. Potentially. Okay, now I can't play around Repulsive Mutation. It's like the only card though, right? Oh, that's okay. You know what? I'm going to keep the Cryptex on top. I think Cryptex is going to be very good here. Just getting a trigger here is awesome. Getting this going is nice. And then we're going to be able to make a 2/2 and draw a card. What do you have? Yeah, they have infinite food for that card. I'm going to escape tunnel and thin my deck. I just, like, at this point I have a lot of mana, so I just want to... Let's do this. Try to find some more things to play. And that's a Vengeful Creeper. I will definitely play that. I don't have the mana to flip it up. Let's attack. But hey, if that Vengeful Creeper dies, we get to cash that in for some more value. And what's the other card in my graveyard? Oh, I can exile Killer Among Us to keep putting things on the Cryptex here as well. It won't trigger the Insidious Roots under Chalk Outline because you need creatures. Wow. They did have Tolsimir. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, so they are getting more value than us, which is unreal. They are getting more value than we are. Oh man. What do we do? I don't want to play this Gorehound this turn because they can force me to block with it. Do I eat one of their clues? Jesus. They're going to draw their whole deck. I'm gonna just pass. It makes it a lot scarier for them to attack. And if they play like a makeshift binding, then I can kill the binding. This is what this format has devolved into, by the way. No, during the draft, everybody fights for Boros. And ends up with bad Boros decks, and then everything else is just like, how many cards can I possibly draw? look at this board state. Double Evidence Examiner versus Insidious Roots Chalk Outline Cryptics. Welcome to the final week of MKMDraft. That's all I'm going to say. Do you think you have enough clues there, friend? Do you? I don't think you have enough. Sure. Yeah, like I said, I want to keep this up just to have as a way to hit Buried in the Garden, if that's what they have. My turn. Okay. I have plenty of mana, that's the thing. Let's draw a card here to see if we can find something. Nope. But I'm going to play all my lands. And I will pass. All right. Can we grind through all their resources? I don't know that we can. Double Evidence Examiner plus Tolsimir is tough. Like they're playing some wonky cards, and they made some wonky trades. But it doesn't matter when you can draw every card in your deck. I'm glad we saved this though, right? So now they have to pay the mana. Boom. Patience paying off. Patience paying off. They probably have a bite down on Chrome. Yeah, okay, whatever. Hey, look, you can draw more cards. I don't think you have enough cards to draw here. We can Cryptex here though. Oh, maybe I forgot. I should have been Cryptexing away these other cards. Yeah. All right, so let's collect evidence, whatever, green. Do it for just this time. Block like that. All right, those cards are down. Cryptex on 2. We have a clue. Let's crack this clue. I guess, yeah, now I can play the Gorehound. I can't make a token just yet. Oh, no, I can. Of course. Yeah. Oh, geez. Well, I'm glad I did this way. So, chalk outline. Play Snarling Gorehound. Let's make black, I guess. Exile this. Yes, please. Let's put that in the yard. Okay. I don't need Fester Leech. If anything, I want more creatures in my graveyard to get more triggers. Let's put that in the yard. Let's draw a card. Oh yeah, we are outvaluing them by a lot. Oh, there it is. Surveillance monitor. Okay. All right, let's collect evidence 4. Yes! We got them to scoop. They drew so many cards it didn't matter. Our card advantage engine was too powerful. All right. Look, we're 1-1, but we got to do the thing both games. Let's keep it going. Let's make this last draft count. All right. On the plate. Hey, look, this is... look at us with like a reasonable starting hand here. You know what I mean? Look at this. This is a reasonable starting hand. I guess I'll lead with Gorehound because technically I get to see the most. I get to surveil the most with this combination. What do I want though? I guess I want this surveil land. It's a blue source too. All right, look at all those wasted surveils. All right, Market Watch Phantom. Let's play the sewers. This we don't want. And then we can attack for 1. Can't bite down on crime. I mean, Fester Leech would have been okay, but I'd rather try to find my like chalk outlines and all that stuff first. We have Bite Down on Crime available here, or we can just play the Eavesdropper. Okay, so they are... That's a nice 2 into a 3 here. I'm going to go ahead just play out the Eavesdropper. We're going to probably take another 2 here from the Phantom. We do have the mutation, which is going to be pretty useful. But I think we're going to be looking to... I mean, that's kind of what the strategy of this deck is, though. Like, we want to just play very defensively until we can set up everything that we need to in the late game. This is really nice because they can't actually attack us. So I'm really happy that they played the Projector Inspector. I imagine they're digging for a land here. But they can't... Oh, yeah. That was... excellent for us. Now we can just pass. I don't even want to attack, because basically I just want to keep up repulsive mutation for 3 here. And also I could, yeah, I mean, that's basically it. All right, so let's repulsive mutation for 3. The question is, what do I want to target? Could be the Snarling Gorehound. Could be Rubblebelt Maverick. Let's do Snarling Gorehound. Oh my gosh, what a draw. Okay, there's our chalk outline. The reason why I did it here is I actually want the Rubblebelt Maverick to die if I do draw chalk outline. My question here is if I'm interested in trading the Gorehound here for just 2 creatures. I don't think I mind. I also have 3 mana available, so it's kind of hard for them to double block. Okay, yeah, that's good. They're just chumping. Then we get to just go Cryptic Coat. What do we hit? Oh, I actually did not know. I legitimately did not know that that was the case. Okay. I didn't know if Cryptic Coat triggered Gorehound, because I thought maybe it just comes into play as a 3-power card. All right. I'm actually going to keep this Cryptex. I'm going to keep this Cryptex because it's going to help us cast Rakdos. And right now, I don't mind trading anything. 10th District Hero is great. All right, we'll take 2 in the skies. They do have 3 mana available, so I do have to be a little bit careful. I have Bite Down on Crime. I mean, this is certainly a free attack. They're at 14, I'm at 16. Still attacking like this with a bunch of mana ups makes it really difficult for them. Although I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to cast this turn. It might just be Cryptex Go. That feels pretty bad. Casting Bite Down on Crime when my opponent has 3 mana available doesn't seem ideal. But maybe I'm still supposed to go for it? Okay, so they used a bounce spell. Okay. Oh, that's very good. But the nice thing about this is now I can safely cast Bite Down on Crime, and I think I'm going to do that because I'm pretty interested in just getting 10th District Hero off the battlefield. I feel like this is probably how we can lose. Well, they put Cold Case Cracker on the bottom. I suppose I could have targeted my face down card. They had 3 mana available. I could have gotten it for more damage if that was my game plan. But I kind of wanted to keep mana up on my attack to make it harder for them to block the Gorehound. Thought I could maybe get in for more damage that way. So if I can draw any land, I can go chalk outline Cryptex and then utilize the Cryptex here to and that'll allow me to just make a creature. And they do need to try to kind of put pressure on me because I can end the game here with this Cryptic Coat. It just gives me inevitability. What if we just drew the 1 of Mountain next turn? How awesome would that be? All right. Oh. Does that do anything? Not really. It gains me some life. I have this chalk outline, which I can play next turn as more of a surprise. I can use this cease and desist as a way to just gain some life and draw a card. But I really want to just be able to slam Rakdos next turn, which is why this is what I did. Maybe I shouldn't have attack with this? I don't know. They've been able to kind of dig and try to find the perfect card here. If they find a way to get this off the battlefield, it might be pretty annoying. All right, we're going to have a lot of options next turn. I think I want to just fire this off, honestly, to gain life. And draw a card. So let's target their 2 most expensive... Well, this... I don't know if they can't... Yeah, they could get this back with Call a Surprise Witness. And then just like their most expensive card, I guess. And I think I have enough. So I'm going to just do this. And exile like a 3-drop. I guess Bite Down on Crime just to get this going as well. Just to put a counter on it. All right, so lot of options here. We can either slam Rakdos or play Chalk Outline. Chalk Outline plays around Reasonable Doubt. I think playing 2 things this turn makes a lot of sense. All right, great. Great. Okay. Let's add green mana. Exile Repulsive Mutation and Fester Leech. Then let's Rumble Belt Maverick on my face down card. Make another 2/2. Let's play Escape Tunnel. This gives us a 2-turn clock with our face down card. And then we can just go fetch a Mountain here to cast Rakdos next turn. Yeah, I like this sequence better. It's a little less all in. We just get to develop our board a little bit better and gives us this 2-turn clock. Woo! All right. 2-1 with Chalk Outlined Nonsense. Drawing pretty well, I think. Okay. Round 3. Man, I can't cast these cards? I believe. Look, I got some time, right? I have a Hedge Whisper and a Long Goodbye. We'll get there, right? We'll get there. We drew a land here. Now, like, any non-blue draw is fine. Okay? Any non-blue draw is fine. I'll run this out as well. We have our defenses set up. It's not too bad. Okay, face down card. Oh, there's our there's our colored source. Do I kill this? It's almost always Dog Walker, the first one. But I kind of want to keep it as against combat tricks. This could be a mistake, but we don't have that much interaction. So I want to keep it against combat tricks. I suppose I can't really block this if it's a 3/2, huh? Yeah, maybe that was just bad. Honestly, no. Honestly, I do want a mana next turn to be able to play my Cryptic Coat. So maybe it's okay if I lose something. And if it's a Dog Walker, I can kill it. Yeah, it's a Technician. Yep. I should have just cast Long Goodbye. That was really stupid. All right, whatever. Oh, wow. Killer Among Us versus Cryptic Coat. It's got to be Killer Among Us. No attacks. At least they missed the land drop. And we're going to be able to continue collecting evidence next turn. Although using this for mana, I mean, I want the Surveillance Monitor in play first. I don't care. Use your combat. Take your turn off to use your combat trick. I don't care. Really? Did they forget my creature has reach? I mean, they probably have a removal spell for this, but it is what it is. Galvanize, okay. Huh. Cryptic Coat versus Surveillance Monitor. I think it's just Surveillance Monitor. This Cryptex trying its best. Trying its best. Person of interest, sure. Rubble Belt Maverick. Ooh, blue source. Natural blue source. Don't mind if I do. No good attacks. That's a forest, sure. All right, our opponent drew land number 4, so they have 5 spells in their hand. So we're gonna have to try to find a way to fight through everything. Now, Cryptic Coat definitely helps with that. Let's play the Gorehound. I still think I want to attack there. Maybe not. Three mana. All right, so one of these is probably a Gadget Technician, given how they tapped. Let's bounce Cryptic Coat. This is now officially just a blocker. We can play another Cryptic Coat. Oh no, I messed up the sequencing. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I kind of just want to mill anything anyways. But I should have fetched first for the Surveil. That was a mistake. Do we want to attack here? Not really. Here's my question. Do I fetch... Okay, Gadget Technician, sure. Do I fetch blue? Or do I feel like it's... Do I have 2 blue? I feel like I should be fetching a second... I know I have Rakdos in my deck, but I just want to be able to... Like, I don't have anything else to do. I have a Cryptex for red mana. So... Yeah, I feel like I should just get a blue here. Oh, I only have 1 blue. Never mind. Should I get red? Okay. What is this? Okay, it's just... Oh, man. Yeah, so that makes it doubly worse, by the way. I needed to escape tunnel for island. We disguised the stupid thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we needed to escape tunnel for island. Oh my. That's just like ultimate punishment. I'm ready for some fireworks pretty soon here. Okay, they're going very wide. Man. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I should have got... Like, that... I mean, it seems small, but that's the type of mistake that... I mean, it can definitely cost me this game. I kind of just want my Vitu-Ghazi Inspector to die, to be honest. So I can get a trigger off the Cryptex. Wait, what does collecting evidence do? Oh, it makes a flyer for me? Certainly this face down card can get in front. Yeah, I guess we just do this. Okay. Let's flip this up. Vengeful Creeper. That is a nice one. Let's play Coat. What do we... No, my Insidious Roots! My Insidious Roots! Cryptic Coat, you're terrible! Oh. Well, we're certainly putting that in the thing. Is there anything worth putting a counter on, or do we want to save this for the Insidious Roots that we don't have? I don't think there's anything worth using this on just yet, so I think I'm gonna hold off on it for now. Man, this is just so much power and toughness in play. The thing is, like, one on the job just totally wrecks us. I'm going to save the Rubble Belt Maverick for Chalk Outline. We have 2 of them in our deck. Oh, that's a Karlov Watchdog. All right. We making some blocks here, team. We are making some blocks here. Yep. All right. This will block Neighborhood Guardian. This will block. These 2 will block a 4/3. This will block a 2/2. And then 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I think I just want to get as many permanents off the battlefield as possible. Vengeful Creeper I want to keep in play because I can kill this. This will kill... I guess I want to probably kill these face down cards. Is that what I want to do? Three, 6... Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... This is 17 damage? Holy cow. All right. What is this? Did they have a Felonious Rage as well? No. Ouch! That was very painful. So now Cryptex we can use. Oh, so we can use this to bounce the Cryptic Coat and make a Thopter. I think I want to do that. Cryptic Coat. We hit Bite Down on Crime. I need to flip this up now, right? Okay, so let's flip this up now. Kill the Thopter. And I think we just pass. Ooh, that's brutal. You have 2 spells here? All right, so they're torching that. I can collect evidence here, just to make a Thopter. All right. Yeah, this is brutal. Block here. Jeez. Block here, go to 1. What a good turn for them. Oh, what a good turn for us. What a good turn for us. Okay. Definitely interested in gaining some life here. We can exile those 2. And... Or do I want to use Cryptex, to be honest? I should probably do that. Oh, because this goes in the yard. Then I can Vitu-Ghazi Inspector after. So let's collect evidence 3. Blue. Exile. This, sure. Okay, let's sacrifice Cryptex. Okay, that's Chalk Outline. I think that's good. Okay, okay. Now we have food for the Vitu-Ghazi Inspector, but I can play Chalk Outline. Then I can play Vitu-Ghazi Inspector, gain some life. Make a 2/2. Okay, okay. All right. We can Rubble Belt Maverick. Okay. Target this one. Make another 2/2. Okay. We have Cease up. We have Cease up. All right. Okay. We're at 3. That was a really good turn. We're kind of going off. We're drawing some cards. Can we stabilize? I'm a little bit afraid of Lightning Helix. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what they do. They crack their clue. Oh, man. That was a good turn, I will say. That was a good turn. All right, here we go. Block. I don't know. Block. This could be a crowd control warden, I guess. I don't. Does that make it? That makes it a 6/6. No, I don't like that. I don't know. Crowd control warden here would be pretty bad. This is fine. They only kill one Inspector. Oh, I forgot about On the Job. Oh, I'm so bad. Yeah, I should have put this on an extra thing. Okay. Sure. I mean, we're not dead. All right. Do we want to draw a card or bounce something off the Cryptic Coat? I think I'm just bouncing Cryptic Coat. 7. We have 7 cards left in our deck? Oh my gosh. I gotta be careful here. I don't think I need to second chalk outline here. Holy cow. You know, in instances like this, all you can do is just kind of laugh. And just, we're just hoping for the best here. I do think I need to start attacking. I mean, I don't know what the face down card. I needed to, that was so bad. I needed to put another token in front of this. Wow. I mean, they would have been able to tap down our Inspector anyways. They're looking for a combat trick. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we're at 2. Goblin Mask Maker. All right, we need to try to end this. We have 5 cards left in our library. How did they find so much more action? Oh my gosh. Okay, do we have any creatures in the yard? I don't know. I think I have to, whatever I find, I gotta keep on top anyways. Okay, Vengeful Creeper is very good. 3, 4, 5. We have 7 mana. Oh man, this is nerve-wracking. We have 4 cards left. All right, let's okay. We can play Surveillance Monitor here. Make a Thopter. We have lots of flyers now. We're at 2 life. Let's see. They block and have a removal spell 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not lethal. Definitely attack with this. I don't want to just lose a creature by attacking. I have 2 cards left in my deck. All right. I'm going to attack with everything next turn. That's one way to kill ourselves. Oh my gosh, what a game. Holy cow. What a game. What a game. We almost decked ours. Are we supposed to be playing more than 40 cards? I don't know. Oh man. Like we've come close to decking ourselves a lot. I like it's a legitimate question. I don't know. Like, are we supposed to be playing more than 40 cards? Like when you draft this deck, do you play more than 40 cards? I'm just saying we've come mighty the thing is, like, I want to maximize the chances that I draw Cryptic Coat and Rakdos, cards like that. It's just so much better than all the other cards in our deck. So I'm going to try to play 40, but man. I will say this deck is really making me work. All right, no green sources here, but I think we can find it. I think I'm going to lead with Snarling Gorehound here, just because Fester Leech is kind of a nombo with Surveil stuff. This is likely going to get in anyways. And I want to be able to smooth my draws out just a little bit. Like if I draw, if there's a green sword, like I don't want this card. I want to find a forest and then chalk outlines. I know Repulsive Mutation's good, but we just have all the other colors of mana right now with our hand. Vengeful Tracker, okay. Oh, there's our green. Very happy about that. Let's beat down. Let's pump. All right. Fill up our graveyard here. Couple lands, not bad. It's like we surveilled. This is kind of a beatdown hand. They're blue-red. It's possible there's a world where like Desist is good. Vengeful Tracker, Steam Core Scholar is fantastic. And they discarded a detonation, sure. All right, so no great attack for me now. I don't really want to pump my Fester Leech if they double block. So I'll just play an Eavesdropper. This tracker is kind of annoying. Gadget Technician, wow. What a... I mean, yeah, this was very, very nice curve for them. Yeah, do I want to trade Eavesdropper here for Gadget Technician and nonsense? Oh, it's fine. Let's just... Okay. So we can pump this. Wait, hold on. I can crack my clue here. All right, so they lost their Gadget Technician for free. Okay, I do not mind those trades at all. Let's use the tunnel here. Definitely getting the second blue here because of Cryptic Coat. We have all the colors of mana that we'll need. And the Killer Among Us was a great draw because with the Snarling Gorehound, now we can really try to set up what we need. Specifically, Chalk Outline, right? Chalk Outline. Then we can even cast Cease to draw a card, make a 2/2, etc. Looks like they're going to face down a Gadget Technician here. Yeah. Well, actually, keeping up 2 red means this is probably a Dog Walker. I think our opponent doesn't realize that Steam Core Scholar has Vigilance. They just looked over their card. I think they're gonna find out now. All right, no point attacking into this. I'm gonna just go ahead and play Killer Among Us. And try to surveil into Chalk Outline or Rakdos or any of those awesome cards that we have. We haven't done Human yet. Cryptic Coat. We have lots of good cards we can find. I'll keep Chalk Outline. We have 1 creature in our graveyard currently, but we have a Cease and Desist. Yeah, this was the Dog Walker that we predicted. We'll be able to collect evidence, but remember, Chalk Outline only works off of creatures, but honestly, it might have been correct to attack here. Could be okay with just trading the Eavesdropper, honestly, just to have another creature in my graveyard. But I guess I don't have a way to collect evidence just yet, so it doesn't really matter. Another Dog Walker? Just all the dogs? Okay, they see it now. Good beats. So we have 7 mana. Yeah, I mean it's simply just attack with our human. Sure. I'm just trying to keep the board a little bit clean. Make it a little bit easier for our eavesdropper to attack. Although they probably have another dog walker here. Well, what is this tapping? I guess I can cast Cease whenever. All right, let's just do this now. Your graveyard, let's exile just Fester Leech. And I'll target myself. You know, Cease doing some work, right? Cease definitely doing some work. Oh, I could have attacked with the eavesdropper. I forgot about that. I forgot about the drawing card on the Cease. Yeah, the eavesdropper could totally have attacked. All right, so now we have Cryptex, which is really good. Now I'm really want this eavesdropper to just trade. Heck, even the Snarling Gorehound. Yeah, I should have attacked here. But we'll see what they do. They've got a grip full of cards. They've generated a lot of value. I mean, they play Gadget Technician and 2 Dog Walkers, so they're keeping up with, you know, all the different value things that we're doing here as well. Yeah, wow, a Gadget Technician here too? Jesus. Okay. Cryptic Coat, what a draw. That is fantastic. I'm gonna do this. The eavesdropper will at least trade with 2 things, which I love. Oh, V2 Inspector, very nice. So let's attack with that. And this, why not? And then what is our plan? We can play V2 Inspector as a 2/4 reach. I think that's very good. And then we can play Cryptex. Not Cryptex, Cryptic Coat. Oh, they're letting our creature die? Okay. Love that. Absolutely love that. Yeah. I'm happy with... The thing is, if our opponent tries to play like a game where they try to grind us out, I just don't think that's going to be a successful strategy here. But one that I'm here for, right? So let's... 4, 5, 6. Do I want a second chalk outline? I think so. Okay. Let's play... So I don't want to play Cryptic Coat now. Do I have another creature in here? I do not. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's... Does drawing a card here do anything? I don't know, let's just play all of our stuff. Okay. Okay. Do I need to use this Cryptex right away? Probably not. Although I will say, keeping this chalk outline might have been kind of greedy. Like, I don't have any creatures right now. And man, I keep getting low in the number of cards in my deck here. It is a little bit concerning. So here, if they find a way to kill my V2 Inspector, it's not the end of the world because we have chalk outline going. They did discard Suspicious Detonation. They could have another one. So they have a Torch, okay? So that allows them to continue getting in with the Steam Core Scholar. I'm not going to use the Cryptex just yet. I'm going to play my chalk outline first. Just to get more value out of the creature that's in my graveyard. Oh my gosh. So let's go chalk outline. Surveillance Monitor. Collect Evidence 4. This is kind of weird. I can over-collect just to make a Thopter. Well, actually, no, I have the Cryptex. It's better to do the Cryptex. Yeah. Unless I want to make like lots of fly. Well, no, it's still better to just use the Cryptex here. But I don't need to do it now. Man, we... Hey, I talked bad about the Cryptex. It's actually been very good. Just to have a free, like, just a don't have to think about it way to collect evidence is very, very good. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. Things have now changed. They just played Incinerator of the Guilty. Do we even have a way to kill that thing? I don't know that we do. Uh-oh. We don't have that much removal. Okay. We might be... yeah, that might get us, honestly. Oh, we can dig though. Vengeful Creeper, I don't like. I just gotta find. I gotta find a bite down on crime. Did I use the bite down on crime? No. Okay. We have 12 cards left. That's a long goodbye. All right, let's do this again. We're looking for bite down on crime here. I mean, we're like looking through our entire deck here almost. As long as it's not like the bottom card of our deck, we can get there here. I'm pretty sure. Darn, we missed. Is there any other way to collect evidence? I just don't see it. So we need to start drawing cards here. That's the same as just drawing a card. Oh, I could have found Rakdos too. Darn. Now Rakdos doesn't matter. I can't cast the Rakdos. Did I have Insidious Root still? I do. I don't think I have Murder. All right, we need Bite Down on Crime here. Oh, that doesn't get it done. That puts another Thopter in play. All right, Bite Down on Crime. Oh my gosh. Oh, that puts a lot of stuff in play. That puts a lot of power and toughness into play. Okay. Collect evidence 6. Oh my goodness, this is insane. That's a Rakdos. I guess I'll keep the Rakdos. Oh my gosh. Attack, I guess. We have how many cards left? 6? Okay. Let's see. If they have a way to kill my Inspector, then it's basically kind of over. We'll see. If they don't have anything, they're dead. They cracked the clue. Come on. Just don't have something. Please. That was a pretty insane sequence of stuff that we did there to try to dig. We were really looking for Bite Down on Crime. Like any removal spell here, like any big burn spell or out cold or what have you. That's our block. Oh my gosh, they didn't have it. They didn't have it. They didn't have it. Woo! They did not have it. Okay. I think we have lethal. Do we have lethal? They block here 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Unless they have shock. But if they had shock, they would have killed us already. They block the 2. They take 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Wow. Wow. Yeah, if they had shock, we would have died anyways to the incinerator. Oh my gosh. Once again, 5 cards left in our library. Oh man. We're getting really close every single time. Every single time. Man, we're still rank 4? Are we like 4-1? This is going to be a long video. This is going to be a long video just because I don't really know what I'm doing with this deck, so it takes a little bit longer for me to figure out the lines, but we have some really sweet games. Maybe you piece this into multiple videos or multiple days. This might be a lot to digest here. All right, we're playing against a Mythic player. They might run us over, but not gonna lie. If there's a way to go out, I'm happy that we went out this way. A lot of fun. Have 3 different colors of mana. We don't do anything for the first many turns of the game, but Sanitation Automaton's gonna change that, right? Swamp? Let's spin that. I'd rather just draw like a face down card or a swamp I can play next turn. Okay. Oh, bite down on crime. Am I interested in that? Yeah. I dislike tunnel tipsters, so I don't mind killing it when I can. Get in for 4. We still have food for surveillance monitor. Just any land. Any land. Sorry, any untapped land. I need to be more specific here. All right, that's good. That is good. Okay. No need to play Chalk Outline because the card that I'd rather just put more power and toughness on the battlefield here. Let's do this. So we have a formidable force, so we can set up for Chalk Outline later. We do need to find a way to, collect evidence and such. Killer Among Us next turn if we draw a land is nice. If not, we're just going to slam the Chalk Outline. It's probably a face down card here, maybe. Nervous Gardener, it looks like, possibly. Given the way that they tapped. They might block the Automaton. Okay, yeah, Nervous Gardener. That means they don't have a land drop for this turn. Or they're getting a dual land. All right, they got a dual land. I don't mind this trade, obviously, because we are a Chalk Outline deck. And they'll probably take that trade as well, given that they're at 14 life. Land would be awesome to just put maximum pressure on our opponent with the Killer Among Us in our hand. Our opponent kept. Okay. Let's attack. And let's play... This is just such a better use of my mana. So I'm just going to play it. Like, play Chalk Outline or Rubble Belt Maverick. Now, if we top deck like a Collect Evidence card, we can go Rubble Belt Maverick into Collect Evidence to start going to town with the Chalk Outline. All right, 4 mana. Eavesdropper. Buried in the Garden, sure. On the Surveillance Monitor, not the Chalk Outline, okay? Then a Sanitation Automaton. All right. They were concerned about their life total, I suppose. That was the worst possible draw. Or one of many worst possible draws, I suppose. God, I wish I had a Gravestone Strider so badly. I don't want either of these cards. So let's spin them. So now this is just giving us more fuel for Collect Evidence cards. Like, I'll take a land... Wisp Drinker Vampire seems like... Come on. This is... Come on. I guess they're black, green, splashing white and blue or something. Something along those lines. Do I want to cash this in for some value? I do. Yep, they don't want us to. That's fine. Got to get into damage where we can. Would love to draw a black source to be able to kill this Evidence Examiner, because that's the card that's like getting them a lot of value. Okay, they're starting things off by cracking a clue, which is okay. I mean, it just means that they're not adding to their board. Forensic Research. Ooh, that would be so good in our deck. All right. What do we name? Goblin? Okay. Oh, that was really good. That was really, really good. All right, let's attack with Rumblebelt Maverick and our Goblin. All right, they're looking to take a lot of damage here. I feel like this is the type of matchup where the game can go very long. So I do want to kill this Evidence Examiner over the Forensic Researcher. Once they get to untap, the Forensic Researcher makes it cheaper to collect evidence. Like, they can collect evidence 3 instead of 4, and they have a 3 in the yard. So this just slows down their card draw. And we at least have some pressure here with this 4/4 and this Rumblebelt Maverick. They do have a Forensic Researcher, but they can only use it once. Now, they do have a bunch of mana, though, so they do have Wisp Drinker Vampire, so they can try to race me, or... Oh, well, okay. All right. Our opponent just throwing it... Our opponent stipulation drafted. It's take every rare and uncommon you see. It seems to be the case here. We're playing against Vanifar. Very difficult card to beat, of course. And Makeshift Binding. All right. I mean, they have a powerful deck, for sure. Like I said, I have generally been doing poorly with these like multicolored green decks. And the only way like I do well on a consistent basis is when I get like my bomb rares. Just because I play against too many mirrors like this, and oftentimes my opponent will like play a doppelgang or something to go over the top, and just me like making the game go really long. And if I don't have the rares, at some point my opponent will draw theirs and I end up losing. That's kind of been my experience, at least. I don't know if others feel similarly. It's just like 5-color soup, and whose soup tastes better. Currently, my opponent's soup is much more tasty than ours, as they have a Vanifar in play. Case File Auditor. Holy, they went deep. Airtight Alibi. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna lose this game most likely. We need to get this chalk outline going. So like drawing a Cryptex would be nice. Something along those lines. What about Rakdos? That's a bomb. We do have a bomb. I forgot we had a bomb. All right. A glimmer of hope. A glimmer of hope. Their rare is better than our rare, but this will draw some cards, or they're going to have to throw some stuff away. Oh, they cloaked something. They could still have Airtight Alibi in hand, though. You gonna let me draw some cards? They could just like sack like Sanitation Automaton and Case File Auditor, I guess. Oh, Makeshift Bite. Sure. Yeah. All right. I mean, it still killed something. And the thing is, with this Forensic Researcher in play, I'm surprised they didn't tap down my Rakdos, but with this Forensic Researcher in play, like, this thing is basically permanently tapped down. So it's mostly just this, the keyword at the end. Could you draw some lands? It'd be nice if you drew some lands. They probably did draw some lands. Oh, interesting. What is happening? Oh, bite down on crime with Death Touch. Oh, that's really smart. Yep, this is a bite down on crime. Yep. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Yep. They have a very good deck. That's not going to get it done, most likely. Kind of wish I had my flyer now. But I don't think this is going to matter. I think this Vannifar is going to win the game for them. At this point, they can put a counter on all their things. I guess it's probably better to just cloak things just because they have the Wisp Drinker Vampire. And they're like playing it as conservatively as possible. Makes sense. No reason not to push things here. All right, I'm done with this one. They had a good deck. We got Vannifard. All good. But hey, I'm still happy we picked up 4 wins with this deck. Rank doesn't matter. Let's keep it going. Let's try to do the thing. We've done the thing many times, and it's really fun. Okay, this hand, it's one word. Hope. This hand just provides me with so much hope and promise. It just, this is it. You know what I mean? This is it. I gotta think here, though. I gotta figure out how I want to sequence this. I kind of want to use this escape tunnel. Yeah, let's just play this one drop, I guess. Let's get these both out of here. Gravestone Strider. Man, we needed that one so badly. So, I feel like if I can avoid it, I should not play the Inspector here until after the Chalk outline. Right? I want food for the Chalk. So I'm just going to run out this Cryptex and pass. Oh, we can play a turn 3 Chalk outline. But that requires me to exile a thing out of my graveyard, which I don't know that I want to do. All right. They kept up 3 mana. I kind of want to just keep up Repulsive Mutation for 1. I'm not in a rush here. Yep. Well, I don't care. I'll just do it. I just don't want them to have this in play. I know they can get it back at some point, sure. All right, Chalk outline in the house. We are doing it here. All right, so we have Vengeful Creeper, which I can just tap this to Vengeful Creeper just to make a 2/2. I think I will. I know there's like Vitu-Ghazi Inspector value, but I think using Cryptex twice is better. Actually, I can do it like this. All the value. Yes. Yes, give me all the value. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, they took 2. Red, green, crack this. See what we get. Could be anything. All right, let's play the escape tunnel. We'll make another 2/2, draw a card. Thumbs up. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed what's happening here. What does our opponent have, though, by the way? They have 4 cards in hand. Could be like a coerce to kill, maybe. Let's crack this. I already have the second blue. I guess we just get a second black. All right, making another 2/2 and drawing a card. I'm loving this. All right. Army of 2/2s. Kind of out of action. Just kidding. The thing is, like, I feel like they had like a wrath or something. You know what I mean? Like, do I just... Oh, okay. Soul Innervation? Sure. The question is, do I play out this Rakdos? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they could have a counter. Maybe that's a card that they have in their hand. Oh, they don't. They could have a bounce spell, I suppose. Man, this deck, the fact that we won 4 and we're going out like this, I am loving this. All right, it does feel like they have a sweeper here. It does feel like they have a wrath, but that's okay. We have a fine follow-up here to the wrath. Oh no, extract the confession, sure. Yeah, it's fine. Furtive Courier, sure. I think I just want to put pressure here, so I'm just going to make another creature here. Chalk Outline, Cryptex. Look at this. We are putting in some work. All right. Any food? That one I kind of like. All right, and I mean, if they had a sweeper, they would have played it. And we have Cryptex. I'll just play this. I'll keep Cryptic Coat. All right, now we don't care if they have a sweeper. I mean, we didn't really care before either. Oh, I guess if they have a sweeper, my Cryptic Coat goes away, right? If they collect evidence. All right. How do we want to do this? Let's bite down. No, that seems not great. Actually, it's fine. So the reason why I'm going to do this is if they have a removal spell, then I can use the Cryptex. Well, I guess I can do it anyways. No, I can't. If they killed this, I could have done it. No, I couldn't have done it. Never mind. All right. I'm overthinking this, but Chalk Outline got us so much value that game. It drew us like 3 cards and put 3 2/2s into play for 1 card. I'll take it. Granted, we have to play a card like Cryptex in our deck, right? But you get 2 activations out of it and you're good. All right, we got 5 wins here. 5 wins here with our 4-color monstrosity. Let's keep it going. Yeah, I am I'm keeping this, but I don't know what land to get. I have lots of forests. The correct answer might just be island here. Ooh, this is tough. I don't know. It might just be forest. We have the Rubble Belt Maverick. That's going to also help smooth out our draws, and it's really good with the Insidious Roots. Yeah, this is a tough fetch, but I think I want the Rubble Belt Maverick. All right, let's see what we find. I don't really want either of these cards, so let's just bin them. Like, the way I look at it is, as long as I can just get the Rubble Belt Maverick to trade, then I can make a token, which will then allow us to cast our blue cards. And the Rubble Belt Maverick's also really nice at helping us shape our next few draw steps. I don't want to play out the Insidious Roots just yet until I absolutely have to, because I feel like I'm more interested in trading with the Maverick. Like, they might not want to trade with the Maverick if I have the Roots in play. We'll see. Teysa. Wow. Wow. Just all the things. Interesting. All right. Do I double block Teysa? Really just want... I mean, island would be good. A single forest could also be okay here, because then that allows me to play Insidious Roots and then use the Maverick. But turn 2, Tunnel Tipster, turn 3, Teysa. This could be a problem. This could very much be a problem. Yeah. Oh, interesting. This block makes the most sense to me. Sure. Wow, and they can make a 1/1. Yeah, they have the... Yeah, it's fine. They have the dream draw. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's like, sometimes you have the perfect draw. Turn 2 tips. Oh my... How can you get more perfect than this? Forest, plains, swamp. I mean, not that the tipster matter too much. I could put a counter on their creature. Is that crazy? I think I have to wait. I'm going to wait a turn on it. I'm going to play out this chalk outline first. Because then, if I don't find a creature to put my Rubble Belt Maverick on, then I can go Insidious Roots and then put a counter on, like, their tipster. And then that'll get me a token and a 2/2. But, not going to lie, we're probably just going to lose to this. I'm not going to lie, though. I'm not going to miss these rares. I'm not going to miss these rares. Is this just the case? The thing is, it's been a while, but I just feel like... I just feel like this set in particular just had an overabundance of rares that, like, all have, like, are 10% better than the next best card. Is that just normal or not? Am I just like... I don't know. Doppelgang, Vindicator, Izoni, Hide in Plain Sight, Cryptic Coat. There's just so many. That's the main issue. It's just the fact that there's so many. Teysa plus Delny. Our opponents live in every single dream. Well, we get blue mana next turn. Then we can Surveillance Monitor. So if we don't die, we could maybe try to make a fight out of this. I don't really want to block with these tokens, but the problem is my Sanitation Automaton can't block. Because they have Delny in play. And if I want to block, I should block with the 2/2 and not the plant, because the plant's going to grow next turn. I mean, I could just take it all. Okay, so if they don't attack with Teysa, this tells me that they don't really have a combat trick, right? It tells me they don't have a combat trick. Yeah, this is nuts. Because they were afraid of the double block here. All right, so access to 7 mana next turn, Surveillance Monitor. Inside Source plus Delny. Holy cow, they're really doing it here. They are really, really doing it. I mean, we're kind of doing it too, but I don't think we can get to the level that they're doing it with. But we're gonna have a lot of mana. We'll see. We will see. Blue. Surveil 4. We'll do, or collect evidence 4. We'll do this. All the triggers. Man, Delny is rough. Like Cryptic Coat, I can't even block with Cryptic Coat. I can attack with Cryptic Coat, but I can't block with it. Do I even want to play it? Because Delny's in play, or am I looking for answers? I might just be digging here, to be honest. Like a bite down on crime would be really good. So I think I'm more interested in digging. This can't block, so I'll attack. We'll literally trade with anything. Yeah, this is... God, they have so much... Look at this! This combo is so strong! This Tunnel Tipster is just a mascot for this monstrosity that they've built here. Look, this is just a case where both decks are doing their thing, but their rare and mythic combo is better than our combo for the time being. What can I find here? Another Surveillance Monitor? Rakdos? Nope, they have the bite down on crime. That's unfortunate. Okay. All right, we'll do that. Eavesdropper is not what we need. All right. I guess they have a lot of extra removal here too, which we can't really beat. I mean, there's not much we can beat here, but it's okay. It's all okay. Oh, Urgent Necropsy! Nice, nice! Very, very nice. Is there a sweeper that I forgot that I had in my deck? I don't think so. I think this is the end of the road. It was a fun journey. It was a fun journey. I think this is the end of the road. Uh, 4, 5, 6. Let's target the Inspector. This can't block. I think they have too many attackers here, probably. We have 3 blockers. Yeah, just not having the... Oh my god, double clues. This is... Props to the opponent, though. Like, they have a really sweet Delny deck. Inside Source, Teysa, Novice Inspector. Like, if your Mythic opponent has Delny, you better believe there's at least like 5 or 6 ways to get advantages out of that card. Okay. We go to 4. We need Okay. Shouldn't they just like... Can they just like attack with everything? So let's block here, and I just want to minimize the damage that I take. All right, we're at 4 life. We're fighting the good fight. I need to find like a way to kill Delny plus also play Rakdos at the same time. Is that possible? Oh my gosh! I didn't even think about double tunnel tipster trigger. That's awesome. I guess it doesn't double trigger again. All right. What? That's an incredible splash, right? Green white base deck, splashing Teysa, Urgent Necropsy. Really, really nice cards. Slice from the shadows. All right. We'll let them deliver the killing blow here. They're being very methodical here when we're so clearly dead. Oh, you can have the satisfaction here. Oh, nice. Double trigger. Is that a double trigger? Yeah. More Delny nonsense. At least we got to kill Delny on the way out. And there you have it. There you have it. Inside Insidious Roots, Chalk Outline, Dot Deck. Ended the season here at rank 4. We got as high as rank 2. We were unable to catch Ekin, and we fell backwards, and we ended at rank 3. Let's take a quick look at our deck. I will say, regardless of the outcome, I had a lot of fun with this deck. This deck was quite good at being able to generate clues and tokens. Cryptex did a lot of work. We had some bombs here as well. Granted, Cryptex the Cryptic Coat not insane when you're kind of splashing it, but with the surveillance monitors, the V2 Ghazi inspectors, and particularly Cryptex just giving us a free way to just collect evidence every turn and go off with Chalk Outline was awesome and a lot of fun. And we were able to pick up 5 wins with this deck. What better way to go out in this format with the archetype that I basically never drafted after like day 2 or 3 of the format because I thought it was bad and I didn't think that it was easy enough to pull off. But after losing to it a few times, I gave it enough respect where I was going to give it a shot. And what better way to give it a shot when we can no longer hit rank 1 and it's our last draft of the season. So 5-3, pretty good result. Broke even on gems, cannot complain. That'll do it here, folks. That'll do it here for our road to rank 1 for Murders at Karlov Manor. It was an awesome journey. This season was great. This was my first full limited season since kind of going into content creation. I just can't thank all of you enough for all the support that you provided. Just hanging along for the ride, watching these videos has been really, really special. And this season was just amazing. We got to rank 2. I didn't think I was going to hit rank 2. We played the Arena Open, which was draft. We won $2,000 there in our first event. So all in all, MKM has been incredible. I would say at the beginning of this format, I really disliked it because Boros was the thing everybody was doing. But draft is self-correcting. And ultimately, I thought the set ended up in an okay place. Still, maybe not my favorite. I think overall, I will give this set a C+. But I have really high hopes for the next set, OTJ. It's a Dave Humpherys led set. And if you follow any of the sets Dave Humpherys makes, they tend to be a little bit slower and they tend to be a little more fun because you can do a lot more stuff with the signpost uncommons. Dave Humpherys is a master when it comes to curating sets specifically for limited. And I am really, really excited for Outlaws at Thunder Junction. So that's going to be coming up next for me. We're going to have a couple of videos that's no longer going to be Road to Rank 1 because the season is going to be over. And I'll do some fun videos here and there. And then I'm going to head straight into OTJ set reviews. So it's going to be 5 straight days of set reviews. I'm going to go over all the colors, and that should lead into the pre-release, which is going to be coming out on Arena. And then we're going to be heading straight into OTJ gameplay content. But this is the end of the road for us, for now, for this set. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed all this content, and I hope you have, because this has been quite the journey, I did launch my Patreon channel. Feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below. I want to give a really special thanks to all the current patrons. I really do appreciate your support. This is going to be a good time to get in because I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the Discord channel. We're going to be going over our thoughts on cards. We're going to be posting pictures of all the trophies that we pick up in OTJ. So there's going to be a lot of activity there. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. But anyways, I think this was an awesome way to end our Road to Rank 1 series for Murders at Karlov Manor draft. Thanks for watching, and OTJ, here we come. I'll catch you tomorrow.